Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, MaryAnne's Mystic Mentions. I'm MaryAnne. I love and appreciate you being here. You will never hear me say otherwise. So if you're returning, thank you so very, very much. If you're new, do me a big favor, please. Push the subscribe button. Push the like, thumbs up. It's very, very supportive. It helps me to continue this channel and the content. And eventually I will be doing only this and readings and so forth. So I would love you to be a part of my tribe, and it's free for now. I'm not charging for anything. So this is just from my heart. This is the monthly reading for the sign of Cancer for the month of June. Yeah, we're here, June. June is very special for you, Cancer. I'm going to do a little bit of astrology as I continue to shuffle the tarot cards that I have for your monthly reading, and then also the 3 oracle cards that you'll be able to hear the messages from specifically and just for you. I want to say that astrologically in June we have some very prominent and important energies that you will most likely be feeling. There are 2 eclipses happening in June. The first is going to be June 5th in Sagittarius. That will be a full moon lunar eclipse. And interestingly enough, the nodes, the north and south nodes, have changed and will be the north node also being in Sagittarius. This energy is going to be felt in ways of higher learning, teaching, classes, education, communication, travel, overseas, kind of long distance, far away, foreign. And that can very well and mostly, I think, pertains to social media and such as YouTube and, blogs and vlogs and all the other ways to pronounce it. But yeah, very much concentrated in that, which is so incredibly topical right now. So I love that. And then we have the second eclipse, which is going to be in your sign, Cancer. And that's really, really important. And that'll be the new moon solar eclipse on the 21st, which is also the summer solstice. So there's just this unbelievable, beautiful energy of newness and deep emotions, which is what you represent. You're a beautiful water sign. You are ruled by the moon. The moon is always the more maternal, female side of each of us, male or not. And it just speaks of this incredible passion and, I wanted to say, as the words are falling through, just, compassion, but empathy and kindness, definitely family and the love and the comfort with things that are familiar to you, your family, your children. There may be new chapters occurring with the newness, because eclipses take out and bring in sometimes so quickly in our lives. And sometimes things, of course, that we're aware of and know that are happening. New chapters, new cycles. We also have the Mercury retrograde of 6 retrogrades in June in Mercury in Cancer, going retrograde on the 18th. So yeah, there'll be some confusion. There'll be mix-ups in regards to transportation, I mentioned, but a lot of people are traveling less, so it may not be felt like it would be on other situations. But communication can be misinterpreted, or misunderstood. So you just want to kind of really watch how we verbalize things. It's nothing we can't get through. We've gone through these 3 times a year, sometimes 4 forever. So, and I know you probably have heard of them. We'll be just fine. There is an emphasis on slowing down, Cancer. Once again, something we're very familiar with. So it's really not going to be something that offsets you, I don't think, in any way. Really, your intuition is going to be spot on. You're going to be very much in line with the messages coming through for you. And there's a lot of love, a lot of compassion. And I love that. So the reading will be under 4 major categories for June. This is a sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer, but do yourself a favor and watch the moon and rising sign videos for June as well. If you're not a sun, moon, and rising Cancer, which occurs, but it's rare, because you have such an amazing amount of guidance and information that can come through. You're way more than your sun sign. So yeah, that would be really cool. You'd get a much wider, broader perspective of circumstances. And if it doesn't resonate right away, sometimes it really does, sometimes not. You know, it might be the middle or the latter part of the month, so you can always check back. But the 4 categories I always like to do for now, and things are always changing, is the first category being under the category of the overall general energy for the month of June. And today's the May 29th, so if you watch it today, that's perfectly fine. I mean, time is fluid in the spiritual world. Anytime you watch it is absolutely perfect, and you're being divinely guided anyway. So welcome to this wonderful synchronicity between us. I love that. And so the overall energy for you in the month of June is going to be the 6 of Cups. Wow. See, this is absolutely perfect. It's you. It's your emotions. You know, it's your absolute heartfelt, compassionate side. And the 6 of Cups is memories and reminiscing and children and family and beautiful, happy thoughts that lift you up and keep you going, right? We need these things energetically. That is amazing. And the cups, of course, are you, Cancer, but also Scorpio and Pisces. So there may be a connection there with your sister water signs in your life, that may come back. If not a memory, an actual physical appearance that retrogrades always tend to bring, and particularly eclipses. We have Venus in retrograde through the 25th of June, and that's in Gemini, the sign just before yours, but it definitely relates to love, money, and beauty, and things that we cherish and hold dear. So this is very much a karmic, very much things of the past returning, but it could simply be in our mind, in our thoughts, in our dreams. I think a lot of people have had a lot of time to really focus on this. And perhaps you have, let's say, a child that by September is actually going away to college, a whole new cycle, a change in the family, in your immediate surroundings. There's so many different opportunities and possibilities with the general reading, but that's very predominant, and it's loving, it's beautiful. It's very, very much in sync. You're showing up in your energy, you're strong, you're feeling renewed, and, just, I would say, more positive. And you're listening to your guidance, you're following your intuition. Always a very smart thing to do, Cancers. And the next card is under the card of possible blessings or obstacles for the month, and you have the Hermit. And that is the major arcana, so that has a lot of power. The messages are very, very strong for you. This represents the sign of Virgo. Interestingly enough, today, May 29th, we have the moon that went into Virgo. So that's it's not your opposite, but you actually do really well with the daily kind of grounded particulars that have to be done, sometimes not fun, but just getting details sorted out, especially during retrogrades. You want to double check everything you write, your emails you send. You don't want anything to come across other than what you sincerely mean it to. And it's more prone during that time, but it's all fixable. It's nothing I would really stress on. But the Hermit is the most divinely beautiful, intuitive card. It's your spirit and your higher power that's leading you and guiding you. And when you listen, you will hear exactly what it is that you're meant to hear, in so many different forms, but I find dreaming specifically for water signs is a very common way that you get messages. You know, it could be your own absolute strong, like I said, inner guidance. Your intuition will be off the charts. It's strong anyway, but it's going to be predominantly accented. So I love that because you're going to be guided. And if you've had questions, just sit and relax and know that they will come in, you know. In what form, of course, we never really specifically know. But this is beautiful. This is a loving, beautiful energy. As I look over the cards, you have, gosh, a little bit of each element. So there's a good actual balance in all the aspects, meaning your thoughts, your feelings, your motivation, and your ability to kind of stay grounded and trust. That trust is strong right now. So the next category is under the category of love. And you have the Page of Wands. Fire. Yeah, fiery, kind of beautiful, passionate love. And a youthful, kind of perhaps younger attraction to somebody. Or maybe new, you know, kind of that newness to the relationship. The wands are the fire signs, so those are the passion and the action and the desire comes in. And the fire signs being Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. So you might have very strong feelings for a fire sign. And that's good. I mean, it definitely gets those water signs. There's always been this attraction I've found in the years I've studied how the compatibility with signs. That's how my astrological forte, I guess you could say. But ever learning, ever growing. I like it for you though, because you've got this. You've actually got Mercury in your sign. I think it started today. So through the entire, most of May, let's just say most of June, excuse me, retrogrades completely mix up my speech, and I'm already feeling that. I have a water rising, so everything is very much doing what it does as the shadow period of our next Mercury retrograde appears. Yeah, there's just this real attraction and tension that happens with water and fire, which is, I think, beautiful. As long as it's not too much tension, you alone will know what that is. But you can anticipate some new news, some passionate love and inspiration. If it's not with a person, it's about you and your desire to create and, you know, blossom and grow, nurture. That's the sign I want, and the word I was looking for you anyway. The nurturing side of you is just so beautiful. And it's felt by others, and it's received very, very well. So I love that for you. Perhaps you know what I'm speaking of. And also, the last but not least, we have the financial category, and you have the Eight of Swords. So this is a repeat message for a lot of signs, and this is the air element, which are the Libra, Gemini, and Aquarians. It's all about our thoughts. What are we thinking? What are we creating? How are we stifling and, you know, restricting our thoughts in ways that are causing us sleepless nights, just a lot of discomfort. You know, I mean, when we think things that aren't feeling good to us, it affects our entire body. It affects, of course, things and people around us, but in our own bodies, there's a dis-ease that's not healthy. And easier said than done. I understand this. I've absolutely gone in and out in the last 2.5 months as I stay home, waiting to be able to go back to work as a massage therapist. And, you know, we have the ability. We don't control everything. We have free will. However, we don't control all the things that happen, and we understand that, but we also know we can definitely control our thoughts, how we react to them, who we choose to have in our lives, you know, and basically, yeah, how we choose to feel and think, which will in turn just really change everything for us. So be aware of that. If you're feeling unhappy or sad, please just believe and stop and breathe and go into nature. One of the most healing things you can do. And you know, you're sentimental. I get that. That's showing up with the overall energy of the month. And that's a love, beautiful kind of feeling. So, you know, you don't have to feel bad about that. It's beautiful. All of this is such loving, guiding information for you, Cancer. I don't see anything that's really challenging other than the normal things. You know, they come and they go, and it's just riding the waves and being the water that you are and just kind of flowing with it. And I see great opportunities for you to work through it all. And then July is just that much stronger for everybody. So I love that for you. And one last thing I want to do, though, is like to do the foundation actually that you're basing it on. And oh my gosh, you have the 10 of coins. Okay, so just know this is family. This is the ultimate, the dreams, the fulfillment of that happiness and that contentment within the familiar, loving aspects of our family, our friends, the things and people that mean the most, security and money. Yeah, there's been some difficulties. You've been concerned about it. That's changing as well. We've got way more information about money that's coming through. You know, they had that huge kind of stop and slow down because there was just too much at once. It's all kind of weaning itself out and working itself out. And that's what you need to hold and believe on through the month of June, is it's all working for the best. And you're going to be a part of that, and you will feel it. And I love that. So let me read to you some beautiful messages from the 2 or 3 oracles I have, if you want to stick around here. And the first being one of my favorites. This is the Super Attractor manifestation message, which really in short just tells you to feel the reality and life that you want and watch it manifest. Knowing you have that gift, and I've known that about all water signs and all signs in general, but there's just this natural ability to connect with the seen and unseen aspects with water signs. So use and utilize your gifts. That's really all I want to say about that, because I know you understand what I'm speaking of. So I'll set that there for you and read it. And then the next is the beautiful, beautiful Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. And she's just got this incredible guidance. And any card is a blessing for us. So it's just reminding us of things we may know already, but just confirming it for us. So your specific message for all Cancers for the month of June. And your birthday month, my goodness, it just came to me, thank you. Your birthday, you're going to be having your solar return on Sun. So with all of these elements, there's so much growth, so much love, so much healing, and so much guidance for you that I want you to just take it all in. And it gives me goosebumps talking about it. But it's you're deserving of all of it. So congratulations, Cancer. I love reading these to you. I love being able to be the messenger, the conduit for the messages. So last but not least, and then I'll go over these with you. So the Super Attractor manifestation card that allows you that life that you truly want. I choose to be a super attractor and have unwavering faith in the universe. Those are the key elements. Unwavering. What you put out, you will receive. One of the oldest laws of the universe, and yet it's just evident and shown time and time again. Small, big ways we don't even expect. But we do create it, so that's something to always remember. You are the creator of that, and your life, and your thoughts. Okay, so that's fantastic. And then I'm going to read to you the wisdom of the hidden realms, and you have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Whoa, this is the month for you, Cancer, and with everything involved and your birthday and your new moon solar eclipse, and then 35, which in numerology is an 8. Such power, such manifestation, such abundance. It's phenomenal right now. I feel like I'm electrified right now. Let me read to you the message. It's all feeling incredibly strong and wonderful for you. As the ally, the Lady of the Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments. I love those. Culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change just like that. That's the eclipses. Maybe someone enters your life. Ooh, I like that. Maybe a fire sign, yeah? Maybe a new person enters your life and pushes you to new heights. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared, change is imminent, and a total paradigm shift may be upon you. Don't resist the changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of Lightning appears. Well, like I said, this is just for you, Cancers. No, I haven't read. It appears to me that, at least in the last couple of months, I have not had repeats when it comes to the wisdom of the hidden realms. These are specifically, and the Oracle is making it very clear what you need to know and to take with you and to utilize to the best of your ability. The last, in closing, Oracle, Angels, and I'm trying to think of, by Doreen Virtue, is enchantment. The healing of the angels. Enchantment. I mean, it is a beautiful, beautiful time for you, with a lot of introspection, a lot of grace. It is, change is imminent. A lot of the changes you've already felt coming. So yes, some do come that we don't expect, of course. But I feel like a lot of this has been leading to this point for you as you enter a new year, enter a new age. And it's all perfect and like I said, completely deserving. And I think you're going to absolutely love it. And I want to know, I would love that. You could do me a huge favor and comment. And absolutely thank you again for stopping in today. Take great care of yourself. Take it easy, okay? And things are going to move exactly the way they need to. There's no rush, and there certainly hasn't been a rush. So kind of go with that flow in the beautiful watery way that you are. And take good care. Thank you so much again. Come back and visit. Until next time, bye for now.